What's up, everybody? It's your boy Two Phones back again with another informative video. Today, this will be my video about the top 5 FM radio apps that will work with your Google Pixels and possibly your iPhones. Now, this will exclude the devices that got an FM radio chip that's active inside their phones for free music, free news, free podcasts, free sports, talk shows and stuff like that. Now these apps that I will be talking about, these will use up your data. So if you're a data cautious person and you don't want to go over your limit of data, after you get done using these apps, make sure you remove them from the background because it will collect your data and will use up your data real quickly. All right, so the reason why I'm bringing this up is because Google doesn't have FM radio chips inside their Google Pixels. Now, why I feel like that's so important is because what if you don't have internet access? What if you don't have Wi-Fi? How would you know what's going around, in your area, neighborhood, or whatever? Like power goes out, something terrible goes out. This is not necessarily just for listening to music, but just to hear traffic. If you don't have, like I said, if you don't have internet connection or Wi-Fi, around you, at least with the headphone jack as your tuner, your FM tuner, in your device, you're able, to still listen to what's going on around you. So when I tap on NextRadioApp, this is the message you'll get on your Google Pixel or any, device, maybe an iPhone, any device that does not have the FM chip active or even inside the device itself. You will get this, that FM radio is unavailable, So versus a device I recently picked up, and I'm going to do a video about it later, but this is the MotoE5 Plate. It's just a trap phone, a food stamp phone, whatever you want to call it, a budget phone, right? This has the FM tuner. And like I said, it has the headphone jack, and I got FM radio. All right. So when I open up the NextRadioApp on here, I can find me a station. Okay. I can find me a station and I can listen to, whatever station I want to. So I want a 95, 95.5. I could jam to that. It will find it for me and it'll start playing 95.5. All right, so I can listen to radio on this device. All right, this is the MotoE5 Plate. It does have an FM radio, so keep that in mind, guys. If power goes out, this is on AT&T network. So if AT&T network goes out, no Wi-Fi, you're still able to listen to radio, traffic, weather, news, sports, podcasts, anything. All right, so keep that in mind. This is why I'm bringing this up. So these are my top 5 alternative FM radio apps that you can use on the Google Pixel. All right, so no further ado. And some of these got premium packages. It just depends on if you want no ads, then you got to pay. But if you don't care about the ads, don't worry about it. This is the focus on just getting your local radio stations. All right, and like I said, this will use data and Wi-Fi, so keep that in mind. If you don't want to use this in the background, remove it from the background. All right, so TuneIn does have my local radio stations. Once you scroll up, you will see it. You got to keep scrolling. All right, local radio. So TuneIn application does have my local radio stations available for me to listen to. My bad. All right, so this is one app I will recommend for your Google Pixel. Another one is Siri Xl. Okay, now Siri Xl technically doesn't have the local radio stations, but they do have music stations, sports, as you can see at the top, news, talk, everything. All right, so you can listen to radio stations on Siri Xl. All right, another one is CastBox. Now this has all the stations in the country. Most of them, the top stations in the country. All you have to do is go to the radio section. All right. And yes, you can listen to FM radio with the CastBox application. Another app is now called Live and Live. Live and Left also has radio stations as well. Slacker Radio. This was formerly known as Slacker Radio, and you can watch live events right here. They do even have picture-in-picture mode. So yeah, check out Slacker Radio, aka Live and Live. Now my last one alternative is iHeartRadio. iHeartRadio definitely has your local radio stations, as you can see at the top. All right. So these are my local radio stations at the top. I can listen to FM radio live. Now, these are the top 5 FM radio apps alternative for your Google Pixels or for any device that doesn't have the FM chip embedded. All right, if you found any other radio apps or FM apps that you think might be compatible or will work, let me know in the comment section below. Like I said, Google doesn't have FM chips inside their Google phones, and neither does Apple iPhone. So if you have like a Motorola, a Nokia, a LG, a Samsung, a ZTE, a Alcatel, Sony, all the HTC, you good to go. But just remember, getting an iPhone or a Pixel, you're out of luck. But those are alternatives. You just got to use Wi-Fi or data to listen to FM radio, your local live radio stations. All right. If this video was informative for you, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more like this. Leave a comment, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks. Peace.